What's up, guys? It's Ant MMA. Welcome back. So I haven't made a video like in a week. Basically, the week after UFC 308, I stopped making videos because I was recovering from mental depression. But I'm kidding. But I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Maybe I'll make another video today or tomorrow. Let's see how I feel. But I'll definitely be making breakdowns. Like I'm gonna definitely break down the next fight night. Not the one coming up tomorrow, but like the next one, Piotr Jan versus Jason Figueiredo. I'll break down what's next after that. I think from Jan Figueiredo we jump to 310, right? This fight is not happening, guys. I'm very sad. Hopefully we get an update on that. But yeah. Let's go into this. I'm not gonna break down the whole card. I'll break down the Martinez, Weidman. I got Martinez, Anders, Jim Miller, my goat. Nobody here. I got Lucas Almeida. I got Martian Tybura, Mickey Gao. My man. I got Oben Elliott, easy pick, and I've got Veronica Hardy. So now with this fight right here, guys. Let me tell you about this guy. Let me tell you about this kid. Mauricio Raffi, the Brazilian Conor McGregor, the Brazilian go. He looks like Conor McGregor. He has a long reach like Conor McGregor. He has like a fighting style like McGregor. He has a left hand like McGregor. He is like McGregor. He just doesn't talk trash like that. But man, he's so fun to watch. I'm gonna drink water. Man. Mauricio Raffi, guys. He's amazing. I will pick him to win this fight by first round knockout. That's all he needs. If he gets a second round knockout, third round knockout, submission, there's something in the first round to keep that hype because he has a lot of hype right now. So if he wants to keep that hype, he needs something in the first round. So this is what he needs. First round knockout or submission. I'm going with a first round knockout via the left hand. Then maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he rocks with his opponent. Maybe he rocks James with the left hand, it's probably Hamas. He rocks Hamas with the left hand, and maybe does something else or knocks him out with the left hand. He has a deadly left hand. Like this dude's actually Conor McGregor. He has like the build of Conor McGregor. He has a frame of Conor, and with like the cheekbones just like bro. He looks exactly like Conor McGregor. He has like the chest tattoo as well. Yeah, but Mauricio Raffi, masterclass. I want to see him win. If he dominates this fight, I think you give him an opponent in the top 15. Lightweight's kind of tough. Imagine this dude versus Paddy Pimblett, guys. Actually, if he wins this fight, I think you should give him Bobby Green. If he beats Bobby Green, you give him like a top 13 opponent. Let's see how he looks. But I think Mauricio Raffi is going to masterclass. Let's go. Viviane Araujo versus Karine Silva. This is the best fight of the night, 100%. Like, John Jones, Stipe, nobody cares. Chandler, Oliveira, nobody cares. Botnickel, Paul Craig, nobody cares. This is the best fight of the night. I'm only buying the pay-per-view to watch this fight. So, Viviane Araujo is coming off a loss. Karine Silva is coming off a win. They're both from Brazil. Now, this is a very interesting fight, guys. The reach is similar. This is such a beautiful stylistic matchup. Now, let's break down the outside foot battle. So Koreans. I'm kidding, guys. I got. What I'm saying. I personally got Karine Silva because she's coming off a win. I'm pretty sure she's younger. I think she's on the come up, and Viviane Araujo is not on the come up. She is past her prime, and I'm going Karine Silva by decision. I think it's gonna be a good fight though. Botnickel versus Paul Craig. So Paul Craig, I want to see how much times he's been knocked out. Will it tell me? I don't think so, but we're going to find out. Does it tell me how much times? Okay, I guess I can't click on him. So that's weird. That's freaking weird as heck, dude. Like, let me know about Paul Craig, dude. Oh, there you go. 4 knockouts, 13 submissions. He's not going to knock out Botnickel. Never. Yeah, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. Got finished. Got dominated in both. Actually, I am going with Paul Craig, though, to be honest. I'm generally being serious. I am going with Paul Craig. Here's the thing. Paul Craig strives in these matchups. He did it with Jamal Hill. He did Tank Goliath. when he faces guys who are undefeated, he strives, and he throws up a submission after getting dominated. I'm going with Bo Nickel. I think Bo Nickel's gonna dominate Paul Craig, and then Paul Craig's gonna have a submission. Not kidding. I'm going with Bo Nickel by KO. What is it? That gnarly overhand KO from Bob Nickel. You know that good old wrestling classic. That good bob and weave. Ooh, overhand. I think Bo Nickel is trash. No kidding. He's a really good wrestler, of course. He's obviously a really good wrestler. But people are saying, bro, Bo Nickel, like, he beats Chimaev. No, he doesn't, bro. Chimaev can take Bo Nickel down. I know Bo Nickel has wrestling, but this is MMA, brother. This is MMA, brother. Mixed martial art, MMA wrestling is different than pure wrestling. I think Chimaev can submit him. And Bo Nickel, like, his striking is not that good. He has a good power. Like, he can definitely put people to sleep. Yes, he has that one hitter quitter. But I'm being honest, bro. Like, this guy's striking is not all that though. Like, he's not all that on the striking though. Striking, all he has is power and a nice old overhand. But he rushes a lot. I can see if Paul Craig can survive the first 2 rounds, which is very unlikely. But he has been getting knocked out. He's been knocked out multiple times. I think his chin's gonna start. I think his chin already has left him. He got knocked out pretty badly in his last fight. So, man, I think Bo Nickel's gonna get a KO. Come on, he's way stronger than Paul Craig. Paul Craig ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I know Paul Craig looks tough, but he ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Bo Nickel he's gonna win this fight. Face about 2 more undefeated guys. I mean, not undefeated. 2 more unranked guys. And he's finally gonna fight the number 15 guy, number 14, number 13. This guy's never gonna win the title, dude. He barely fights, and we just fight. He fights unranked guys. If I'm Dana White, I'm putting the pressure on Bo Nickel, and I'm like, you win this fight, I'm gonna give you a ranked opponent, and I want you to fight him soon. I want you to fight him in Australia, or like in March or something, bro. Bo Nickel, come on, bro. You gotta win this fight. You gotta win this fight, Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel. Charles do Bronx Oliveira versus Michael Change. They're both coming off losses. Here's the thing, guys. I have what the frick on my screen? I have a worst. I have a pretty bad feeling about this fight, and the reason I say that is I personally think Michael Chandler's gonna knock out Charles Oliveira. I'm sorry. See, Charles Oliveira, man, he's lost his last 3. Oh, no, he's lost 2 of his last 3 fights. And I know he lost him against, like. Say, guys, I need water. I know he lost him. I know he lost his last 2 fights against the best lightweights, number 1 and number 2. But I just think Charles Oliveira, man, I think he's slowing down, and I think Michael Chandler's just so locked in for this fight. Now, hopefully Michael Chandler doesn't shoot a KO. Hopefully Michael Chandler does not shoot a takedown. What do I kind of want Chandler to win? I feel bad for this guy, even though it's his fault. But he's going back. He's coming back. It'd be great to see him win. Obviously, all the fans want Charles to win, and it'd be very nice to see Charles win. But I'm not getting those vibes, dude. I think Chandler's gonna knock him out. I'm sorry. I think Chandler's gonna knock him out in the first round with like an overhand or something. If he doesn't knock out Oliveira, I can see him dropping him. I guarantee you, I think he's gonna rock Oliveira. I don't see Oliveira knocking him out, even though Oliveira has a lot of power and he knocked him out, and he knocked Chandler out in their first fight. Definitely possible, but if Oliveira wins, I see it by submission this time. This fight's not going past 2 rounds. There's no way. There's no freaking way. These 2 are finishers. These 2 are exciting. This fight's not gonna go past 2 rounds, dude. If it goes into the 3rd round, it's gonna end in the early 3rd round. But I think it's Chandler by KO, Oliveira by submission, and I think Chandler by KO. I think Chandler's gonna come in with the freaking missile in his hand. He's gonna boom, launch it. I'm sorry, guys. I think Chandler, he's very locked in. And I think Charles is gonna start getting slower and slower and slower. We'll see though. We'll see. They're both very hungry. So, is there like any odds? No, I'm kidding. It's just too early. Yeah, I'm going Chandler by KO, guys. Like here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. See, Charles Oliveira, you also can't really critique him because he's lost to Islam Makhachev, but Islam Makhachev he's literally he's trash, bro. Okay, Islam Makhachev is best fighter in the world right now. Even though Islam will lose to Topuria, but not right now. Islam Makhachev, he is the current best fighter in the world, and he's the best defensive striker. And Charles, even though Charles is an offensive juggernaut, Islam is a defensive juggernaut, and defense wins championships. So of course, and then Islam has the threat of a takedown. So I mean, you can't really blame Charles. And Arman Tsarukyan looked good. I think if that fight was a 5-rounder, I think Charles would win. Charles had so much moments in that fight by submissions. So much submission moments. I think in the 4th round he could have actually got the submission. But I think Chandler, I'm just getting those vibes. Like this is not like a logical breakdown. Like this is not like me predicting Topuria versus Max Holloway, where I spent 40 minutes, breaking down the outside foot battle. But this is like Michael Chandler. Like I mean, I'm getting those vibes of Conor McGregor. You gotta fight somebody. Bro, I think Chandler's gonna come back and knock Oliveira out. And if he does, we're gonna see Chandler in the best ranking he's been, in the best spot he's been in his whole career. We're gonna see him with a win over Charles Oliveira. He's gonna be in the number 2 spot or number 3. Number 2 spot. He's gonna be in that way. Charles is number 2. Yeah, it's number 2. Or his Arman's number 1. Charles is gonna be in Michael Chandler's gonna be in that number 2 spot. And then I'm pretty sure just after that, you either fight Max Holloway, you wait for Conor, or you fight Tsarukyan or Makhachev. Chandler, if he beats Charles, man, it's gonna be exciting for him. I think if Charles beats Michael Chandler, I mean, he's gonna lose to Makhachev and Tsarukyan. I mean, he could beat Tsarukyan in the rematch, in a 5-round rematch, but I don't think he beats Makhachev, bro. Makhachev is way too defensively good, has power, has the grappling. I think Islam is kind of like a guaranteed win against Charles. Like, I'm sorry, bro, Charles. I'm sorry. But Michael Chandler beats Charles. This Michael Chandler, I mean, I could see him beating Islam. Now, I would pick Islam, but I would definitely be I'd be pooping my pants if I was an Islam fan. Because Chandler, in the 1st round, he would stuff Makhachev's takedowns. He would stuff Makhachev, bro. He's too explosive, dude. He's too explosive. He would literally stuff Makhachev's takedowns. He would be stronger than Makhachev in the 1st round, 2nd round. Bro, he can probably knock out Makhachev. He has a higher chance of knocking out Makhachev than Charles Oliveira. As he hits harder than Charles Oliveira. He definitely hits harder, and he's way more explosive. He can definitely freaking rush in and stuff Makhachev's takedown and freaking land nasty uppercuts in the overhand. Bro, that'd be crazy, dude. Like, if Chandler beats Oliveira, man, this dude, Chandler, has so much freaking options. Like, bro, imagine, Chandler versus Conor. I don't think Conor's coming back. I'm sorry. I don't think this dude's good. I see this dude drinking so much alcohol, bro. If Chandler comes back, I think he should just fight Max Holloway, bro. Just fight Max Holloway for the BMF. Or, forget. But Conor's never coming back. Conor's never gonna come back. First of all, Dan Hooker. What happens with Dan Hooker? Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. Whoever wins this fight, I think they fight Max Holloway. I don't think Michael Chandler beats Max Holloway. I would be afraid because we just saw Max get chinned. But the good thing is that Max is not going to move down a weight class. He's going to move up. So he's going to take less of a weight cut. But I think Michael Chandler can knock out any single human. Well, not every single human. But I think he can knock out any lightweight on the planet. I think he can definitely knock out Holloway. If Holloway just I guarantee you round 1 Chandler, like that round 1 explosive Chandler, hits as hard or harder than an Ilia Topuria. And I don't care. He can definitely knock out Max. I'm sorry, but he's too explosive. If Max survives the first 2 rounds, I think Max is gonna piece him the heck up. But yeah, I think Chandler's actually dangerous. He's very dangerous. And Chandler, he's very exciting. Like I'm a huge fan of Michael Chandler. I've trashed him before. I've trashed him many times, but I just do it as a joke. Like I literally just do it as a joke. But he was literally waiting 2 years to fight Conor, and he never got to fight. I mean, he did get it booked. Like, it's not his fault, but I feel bad for him. I kind of just trashed him because of that. But he's a good guy. He's a good father. Yeah. And he has the best motivational speeches, like, if you fall down the hill, you gotta reclimb it. If you fall down, you gotta keep on going. Life is a journey, and journey always throws stuff at you. Yeah, you gotta take them and keep on moving forward, like a soldier, like a warrior. And that's what it is to be Michael Chandler. It throws stuff in your face. You take it and you keep on marching. I'll see you at the top. All right, bro. That's for Michael Chandler. He's definitely drinking his glass of tea, a glass of coffee, and energetic. He's definitely up like at 8 a.m. running in the forest. He's freaking doing push-ups and doing hack squats. He's squatting 450 pounds. He's benching 250 for 10. So Michael Chandler's definitely a cool guy. I would definitely like to go to the gym with Michael Chandler. And I do see him winning, man. Like I'm getting those vibes. You guys don't get those vibes. This card, it's bad on paper. On paper, it sucks. On paper, it's the worst of the year. But we said the same thing about UFC 301. That on paper, freaking sucked. But we had UFC 301. In my opinion, I'm gonna say it's top 5 pay-per-view of the year. I don't care. UFC 301 was fun. Main event, fun. Co-main event, fun. Every fight, fun. I'm getting the vibe of this card will be fun. Breaking out real quick. Okay, I mean, nobody cares about this fight. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Tybura, nobody cares. But this fight's probably going to end in a finish. What the frick, dude? Get out of my face. Alright, so this fight's, okay, let's go past Lucas Almeida. I think these fights right here are going to be exciting. Ruffy KO. I think this fight's going to be a pretty good fight. Boneko KO. This fight's going to, we already know that these guys bring the show. I think main event's going to be the worst fight of the night. I'm sorry. Worst fight of the main card, at least. This fight's going to be so exciting. I got Michael Chandler by KO. I want Michael Chandler to win. Like, I like seeing this dude fight. He's very exciting. And the thing is, the reason I want Chandler to win, like I already said, Chandler has way more exciting options. If he wins this fight. But Charles, if he wins this fight, he can face Max Holloway. That'd be a sick fight. Maybe face Conor, but I don't think Conor wants to face Charles. I'll be honest. Like I don't think Conor wants to face Charles. I think Conor wants to face Hooker, Dan Hooker, Holloway, or Chandler. I don't think Conor really wants to fight Charles. I don't think he's ever mentioned Charles. So yeah. And what else do you do? Like Charles can fight Max, 100%. That's 100% fight that can happen. But if Charles loses this fight, he should just fight Dan Hooker. Like I would be more excited if Charles loses this fight. Because at least he can fight Dan Hooker, and that'd be a freaking sick fight. But if Charles wins this fight, he's probably gonna sit and wait for a title shot against Islam or Sarukian, and he's gonna get beat. I'm sorry, I don't see this dude becoming champion again. But if Chandler wins, we see Chandler against a Dagestani, which would be nice. I don't hate the Dagestanis. Joe. Islam is one of my favorite fighters. He's exciting and stuff. If Chandler wins, against Max, Conor, Islam, Sarukian, Dan Hooker. No, not Dan Hooker. But he has to fight bigger than that. Conor, Max, or he can just wait for Islam. Or Sarukian, bro. Those fights are awesome, dude. Man, it's so annoying to talk right now. Man, like I do feel a Chandler KO. Like how much KOs does Chandler have? I can't even see. 11 KOs, 7 submissions. Bro, Chandler is so freaking exciting. I know Chandler's coming off a loss. I know his chin may not be the best. But I don't know, dude. Like I really want Chandler to freaking win. I'm sorry. Like I want Charles to win too. Like Charles is cool. I love Charles. But man, come on, guys. You guys know Chandler would have more exciting options. It'd be nice to see Oliveira versus Holloway. But I don't see Oliveira beating Holloway, dude. I think Oliveira's gonna get slower, slower. Chandler's one of those, like Michael Chandler's one of those guys. Chandler's one of those guys who just, I don't think I think he's gonna be explosive his whole career. I think this dude can be 50 years old and he's still gonna be explosive as heck. And yeah, I generally think Chandler is gonna win. I'm sorry, this fight's not going the distance. This fight's gonna be exciting no matter who wins. I do want to see Chandler beat Charles, but I wouldn't be mad if Charles beats him. But come on, guys, you guys know. Main event. Jon Jones, the greatest fighter right now and of all time. Stipe Mice. Okay, Stipe Miocic. The old man Stipe, like Lucas Tracy said. I'm personally going with Jon Jones. I'm going Jon Jones. By a 5th round TK. No, I'm kidding. I'm going Jon Jones. By a little bit of a, it's gonna be a little rough. It's gonna be a little rough for him. But I mean, I do think this fight's gonna be anticlimactic, to be honest. But I do think Jon Jones is gonna get a 3rd round submission, guys. No, I'm kidding. A 3rd round knockout, 3rd round TKO. Jon Jones. I mean, have you seen this guy's build? Like, this dude's actually like in very good shape, way better shape than it was for the Cyril Gane fight. Now here's the thing, man. Stipe, he's tough. Stipe is very, very tough. So I mean, I don't think Jones is gonna make him. If Jones submits him, Stipe is going to sleep. Stipe is very tough. Very, very tough. Good chin too. I know he's been knocked out like 3 times. But he has a good chin. He's fighting at heavyweight. He's literally fighting at heavyweight, so you can't really trust anybody's chin. But I think he's taking some good shots too. And he has good boxing. He has good fundamentals, man. He has good 1-2s. He has good like a nice little hook. Pretty solid leg kick, He's a good wrestler. Good cardio. He has the fundamentals. He has everything down. He's a well-rounded fighter. He's very classic. But well-rounded, boxing stance, 1-2, 1-2, leg kick, 1-2, takedown. Jon Jones. If Stipe Miocic gets close to Jon Jones is gonna have his hand out and I poke him. So Stipe has to watch out for that, man. I think the crowd is gonna be on Stipe Miocic's side. I think Aspinall. Man, imagine, bro. I really want to see Aspinall. I want to see Jones win, so Aspinall can just walk into the octagon and absolutely freaking mog him in the face. I'll absolutely stare him down. Be taller than Jon Jones. Be more dripped than Jon Jones. Look handsome. Look better than Jon Jones. Go with Jon Jones' face. Jones. We make it happen. Let's make it happen. Hey, John. Have you been thinking about MMA fighting before? Be freaking awesome seeing that. Be freaking dope, dude. Freaking dope. But I am going Jon Jones. I think Jon Jones is. I think he's taking a really wrestling style. Really wrestling, a heavy wrestling approach to his fights now, which makes sense, because he's in heavyweight, and it doesn't matter how good your chin was at light heavyweight. At heavyweight, everybody has that. Everybody has that pop. Everybody has that power. My voice is cracked. Everybody has that power. I just think Jon Jones is he's not gonna take too much risk. He wants to keep the GOAT status. He has a lot of pressure on him to win the fight. Stipe has literally no pressure, dude. Stipe has no pressure. Stipe is under that Steve Erceg fight right now. He has absolutely no pressure. Jones has all the pressure in the world. Jones literally has all the pressure. Now Jones, he's very experienced, so I doubt the pressure is gonna affect him. This dude has been in many championship fights. He's been in over 15 championship fights. He's already used to it. But Jon Jones, guys, Jon Jones. I think the oblique kicks will be there. He has a longer reach, of course. Jon Jones always has a longer reach. His defense, he is very good defensively. I think my voice is cracking like crazy, bro. I think he's I think he's faster. 100%. I think he's faster. I think the power is equal. I think Stipe has more power, whereas Jones doesn't really have power like that. Like most of Jones's TKOs have been ground and pound. Maybe like one with like a body shot. Maybe one with maybe like a knee or something, or elbows. Maybe one. I know the head kick over DC, but I mean that head kick over DC, man. I mean that was like the perfect head kick, man. And he was on steroids, so the fight doesn't count. So, oh my gosh, man, it feels so weird to talk. I think Stipe has bulked up. I think Stipe really should have bulked up. Stipe bulked up, man. If Stipe really bulked up, I think he's gonna get more power. And a little bit hard to take down guys. So yeah, I'm going with John Jones by third round submission. I think Stipe is gonna do way better than Shogun. I think Stipe is gonna have some moments against John Jones. I don't think he's gonna rock him, even though it'd be amazing to see Stipe knock him out. But I think Stipe is gonna hit John Jones with a few. I'll stay about what to say. I think Stipe is gonna hit Jones with a few clean shots. They get the crowd's attention, and it makes it go like, hold on now, Stipe just hit him with a good shot. And I think Jones is either gonna put his extremely long arm out and just stretch it out fully, like, hey Stipe, back up, man, back up, or I'm gonna eye poke you. Or he's gonna go for a takedown, or maybe throw like an oblique kick or something. But I mean, I'm gonna see Jones knocking him out. I know I said submission. I don't know why I picked KO. I'm going with John Jones by third round KO. I think he's gonna drop him on the feet. On the feet. I know people say, and I do, and I say too, that Jones does not have a lot of power on the feet, which is true. This guy barely drops anybody, and he barely had power when he was on steroids. So imagine this dude without no steroids. He's probably taking steroids right now, man. He's probably taking steroids right now. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Stipe has been out for way too long, and even though Stipe is super tough, I think he's been out for very long. He's not used to taking the shot. He is not used to taking a clean shot, and he's also 42, and he's coming off a brutal KO loss. Even though he's probably recovered, he's definitely recovered already. It's been 4 years. He's gonna be very rusty. So I think Jones is gonna land a nice shot, drop Stipe, and finish him with some ground and pound, or maybe submit him. I don't know, but I think Jones will get the finish in the third round. But don't be surprised if Stipe holds his own. I mean, this is kind of like Alexander Pantoja versus Steve Erceg, where one guy does not deserve the title shot. One guy does not deserve it. One guy doesn't have too much aura. Steve Erceg, he's like Stipe. Like, Stipe is starting to gain aura, just like Erceg. But, and they're both under no pressure. And Jones and Pantoja, they're like the dominant champions. And I think Stipe is gonna do very, very good in this fight. I think he might even win round 2. I think round 2 is gonna be more of a striking round. So I think John Jones is gonna take down Stipe in the first round, and then he's gonna realize, man, like this dude's defending my wrestling very well. Round 2, I think it's gonna be pure striking round. I think John Jones is gonna test his striking a little bit, not get risky. He's not gonna like pocket. He's not gonna do boxing in the pocket. But I think he's gonna jab, oblique kick. Stay away, stay at range. Stay very safe with the hands up at all times. But I think Stipe is gonna do well, man. I do think Stipe is gonna do well. But I think third round comes by. I think Stipe is gonna start. I think Stipe is gonna start winning that third round. He's gonna start landing some nice shots, defend Jones, pressure him. I think Jones is gonna maybe eye poke him or something, maybe like that. Go for a takedown. Maybe I think Stipe maybe stuffs it. I think Stipe's going to be winning the round. The crowd's like, Stipe, wait, hold on, guys. Do not count out Stipe. Stipe's doing good. Oh, shot by Stipe. What a shot by Stipe. Oh, good. Right hand by Jones. Drop Stipe. It's all over. Oh, John Jones, the greatest of all time. And still. And then they're going to pan over to Aspinall, freaking smiling like, let's go. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen, but I really want Stipe to knock out Jones. Nice to see Stipe knock out Jones. I honestly think if John Jones wins this fight, he's not gonna retire. I'll be honest, I generally think he's not gonna retire. And like, I honestly think none of these guys are going to retire. Like, I feel like John and Stipe are not going to retire. But I feel like when Aspinall walks into the octagon, or at least they show him on camera for Jones to see, Jones is either going to completely ignore him, or Jones is going to say, we're going to see, man. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. I'll think about it. And then the next day, he's going to be like, no, guys, I don't think Aspinall deserves it. I think Aspinall, he hasn't fought anybody yet. I mean, he literally said that today and yesterday. Like, bro, this dude's ducking is crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like, Aspinall only beat Arlovsky. Like, he definitely did not beat Pavlovich, Volkov, Tybura, the other freaking guy. And, the other guy. And Blades. He definitely did not beat those guys. Definitely didn't beat that. Definitely did not beat them in 5 minutes combined. Like, all those 3 fights, those 4 fights, probably were 5 minutes combined. Jones freaking sucks. No, I'm kidding. Please, Jones, just say yes to fighting Aspinall. Risk it. I would low-key pick Jones in that fight. I want Aspinall to knock him out so badly, but I would pick Jones in that fight. I just feel like we never get those moments, but I feel like Aspinall will get submitted in the first round. Sadly, dude. But and it'd be heartbreaking, but I think John Jones is going to win this fight by 3rd round, TKO. Like and subscribe. I'll try to make another video today, but I don't know, man. I'm sick. And my voice sounds very raspy. My voice is cracking like crazy. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.